Puntland, a self-governing state pursuing its political, economic, and international interests. Introduction. The Horn of Africa is a region characterized by its complex political landscape, a mosaic of states grappling with historical legacies, internal challenges, and evolving geopolitical dynamics. Within this intricate tapestry, Puntland's state of Somalia stands out as a compelling case study of a self-governing entity that has carved a distinct path in pursuit of its political, economic, and international interests. Emerging from the post-1991 collapse of the Somali central government, Puntland declared itself an autonomous state within Somalia in 1998. This declaration was not an act of secession but rather a strategic move to establish a functional administration, provide security, and foster development in its northeastern territory, while maintaining a commitment to a unified Somalia. Over the past 2 decades, Puntland has navigated a challenging environment, demonstrating resilience and a pragmatic approach to governance. Its journey is marked by efforts to build state institutions, manage its considerable natural resources, and engage with the international community, all while contending with regional instability and the overarching goal of Somali reconciliation. This essay will explore Puntland's multifaceted pursuit of its interests, examining its political framework, economic development strategies, and its evolving role on the international stage. Political aspirations and governance structures. Puntland's political journey is rooted in a strong desire for self-determination and effective governance, albeit within the broader Somali federal framework. The establishment of its autonomous statehood was a direct response to the vacuum of authority and the pervasive insecurity that plagued Somalia following the overthrow of Siad Barre's regime. Unlike Somaliland, which declared full independence, Puntland's model has consistently emphasized its federal status, advocating for a decentralized Somalia where regional states have significant autonomy. This political stance has shaped its internal governance structures and its relationship with the Transitional Federal Government (TFG), and later the Federal Government of Somalia (FGS). The Puntland government is structured with a bicameral parliament, comprising the Goti, House of Elders, and the House of Representatives, mirroring some traditional Somali governance mechanisms while also embracing modern democratic principles. The president, elected for a 5-year term, heads the executive branch, supported by a council of ministers. This institutional framework has aimed to provide stability, rule of law, and public services to its population, which spans the administrative regions of Bari, Nugal, Mudug, and Sanag, and Kane. The administration has faced numerous challenges in consolidating its authority, particularly in areas with overlapping claims and interclan dynamics. However, its persistent efforts to build state capacity, train security forces, and establish a functioning judiciary have been crucial in maintaining relative peace and order in its territories. Puntland's political strategy has also been characterized by its active participation in national Somali conferences and dialogues. While asserting its regional autonomy, it has consistently called for a federal Somalia that respects the rights and responsibilities of member states. This approach has positioned Puntland as a significant player in Somali politics, often acting as a mediator or advocate for federalism. Its leaders have frequently engaged with international partners to discuss the future of Somalia, emphasizing the need for a robust federal system that can address the diverse needs of the country. The state's commitment to democratic elections, even when facing logistical and security hurdles, has further cemented its image as a responsible and democratic entity within Somalia, contributing to its political legitimacy both domestically and internationally. The state's proactive stance in shaping its political future, while remaining committed to a united Somalia, is a testament to its unique approach to statecraft in a highly fragmented region. Economic development and resource management. Puntland's economic development has been a central pillar of its self-governing agenda, driven by the imperative to improve the livelihoods of its citizens and build a sustainable revenue base. Located in a geographically strategic area with a long coastline, Puntland possesses significant natural resources, including fisheries, livestock, and potential for mineral extraction. However, leveraging these resources effectively has been hampered by limited infrastructure, capacity constraints, and a challenging security environment. The livestock sector has traditionally been the backbone of Puntland's economy, with millions of heads of camels, cattle, sheep, and goats providing livelihoods for a significant portion of the population. Puntland's export of live animals, particularly to the Arabian Peninsula, has been a crucial source of foreign exchange. However, this sector is vulnerable to disease outbreaks, drought, and fluctuating international market demand. The state government has made efforts to improve veterinary services, implement disease control measures, and promote value addition through meat processing, though these initiatives are still in their nascent stages. Fisheries represent another significant economic opportunity. Puntland's extensive coastline is rich in marine life, offering potential for commercial fishing, aquaculture, and related industries. However, illegal, unreported, and unregulated IUU fishing by foreign trawlers has severely depleted fish stocks and undermined local fishing communities. Puntland has invested in its maritime security forces, including the Puntland Maritime Police Force (PMPF), to combat piracy and IUU fishing. These efforts have yielded some success in enhancing maritime security, creating a more conducive environment for legitimate fishing activities and offshore investment. The development of port infrastructure at locations like Bosaso is critical for boosting trade and economic activity, facilitating both imports and exports. In recent years, Puntland has also attracted attention for its potential oil and gas reserves. Exploration and production agreements have been signed with international companies, raising hopes for substantial revenue generation and economic transformation. However, the realization of this potential is contingent on political stability, security, and effective resource governance. The Puntland government has expressed a commitment to transparency and equitable distribution of resource revenues, a crucial aspect for building public trust and preventing resource-related conflicts. The development of the extractive industries presents both opportunities and risks, and Puntland's ability to manage these effectively will be critical for its long-term economic prosperity and political stability. Furthermore, Puntland's strategic location offers potential for trade and logistics, with ongoing efforts to develop its ports and transportation networks to become a regional hub. The economic resilience and growth of Puntland are intrinsically linked to its ability to harness its resources responsibly and create an enabling environment for investment and trade. International engagement and diplomacy. Puntland's pursuit of its interests extends beyond its borders, necessitating active engagement with the international community. As a self-governing entity within a fragile state, Puntland has strategically cultivated relationships with foreign governments, international organizations, and regional bodies to secure political recognition, obtain development assistance, and promote its security objectives. Diplomatically, Puntland has sought to establish itself as a credible and reliable partner on the international stage. Its leaders regularly engage with ambassadors and representatives from various countries, as well as with international organizations like the United Nations, the European Union, and the African Union. These engagements focus on a range of issues, including humanitarian aid, development projects, security sector reform, and the broader political future of Somalia. Puntland's commitment to federalism and its relatively stable governance have made it an attractive partner for many international actors seeking to support state-building efforts in Somalia. Development assistance has been a critical component of Puntland's efforts to build its capacity and improve the lives of its citizens. International partners have provided significant funding for infrastructure projects, education, healthcare, and governance initiatives. For instance, projects aimed at improving water access, rehabilitating schools, and strengthening local administrative capacities have been funded through bilateral aid and multilateral programs. Puntland's ability to effectively absorb and utilize this aid, demonstrating transparency and accountability, has been crucial in maintaining the confidence of its international donors. Security cooperation has also been a prominent feature of Puntland's international engagement. The state faces numerous security challenges, including piracy, terrorism, and inter-clan conflicts. In response, Puntland has collaborated with international forces and organizations to enhance its maritime security capabilities and counter-terrorism efforts. The Puntland Maritime Police Force (PMPF), trained and supported by international partners, plays a vital role in securing the coastline and combating maritime crime. Furthermore, Puntland has engaged with regional security initiatives and shared intelligence to address transnational threats. Its proactive approach to security, coupled with its commitment to law and order, has been instrumental in attracting international support and fostering a more stable environment for economic development. Puntland's international engagement is not merely about receiving aid, it is also about asserting its agency and influencing regional and international policy. By participating in Somali peace conferences and dialogues, Puntland has played a role in shaping the national political discourse and advocating for its vision of a federal Somalia. Its diplomats and representatives actively present Puntland's perspective on issues ranging from resource management to constitutional reform, thereby contributing to the broader agenda of state building and reconciliation in Somalia. This multifaceted international engagement underscores Puntland's strategic approach to pursuing its interests on the global stage, leveraging its unique position as a self-governing entity to foster stability, attract investment, and advocate for its vision of Somalia. Conclusion: Puntland State of Somalia has, since its inception, pursued a distinct and often pragmatic path in navigating the complex political and economic landscape of the Horn of Africa. Its declaration of self-governance in 1998 was a strategic maneuver to provide security and administration in the absence of a functioning central government, while maintaining a commitment to the broader entity of Somalia.
This unique position has defined its political aspirations, leading to the establishment of robust governance structures and an active role in national Somali dialogues, advocating for federalism and regional autonomy. Economically, Puntland has strived to harness its natural resources, from its vital livestock and fisheries sectors to the burgeoning potential of oil and gas. Despite significant challenges, including infrastructure deficits and the threat of illegal resource exploitation, the state has made concerted efforts to develop these sectors, aiming for sustainable growth and improved livelihoods for its population. Its strategic location also offers opportunities for trade and logistics, further underscoring its economic potential. On the international front, Puntland has strategically engaged with the global community to secure political support, attract development assistance, and enhance its security capabilities. Through diplomatic engagement, partnerships in development projects, and collaboration on security matters, Puntland has carved out a niche for itself as a stable and credible entity within Somalia. Its active participation in international forums and its commitment to democratic principles have bolstered its legitimacy and its capacity to influence regional and international policy. Puntland's journey exemplifies a state self-governing by building its institutions, managing its resources, and asserting its interests on the international stage, demonstrating a resilience and a forward-looking vision in a region marked by perpetual flux.